Hi guys, Kane Harrison here. Welcome to PAI Medical, WeGrowHair.com Medical Minute. We're delighted to have Michael Ramsey back, Clinic Director at PAI Medical, WeGrowHair.com. And Michael, welcome.
Thank you.
Mate, we're going to talk about something that I hadn't known about before, and I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that don't, and that is eyebrow hair transplantation. Walk me through it.
Yeah, so eyebrows, women sometimes will overpluck their brows or just have a thinner brow. And eyebrows for women in particular are fashion type things. So sometimes brows are thicker and fuller, that's the style. Sometimes it's pencil thin and sort of fashioned or designed. So with eyebrow transplants, we can go in and if the brow's too thin, we can make it thicker, fuller, sexier if that's the case. And some women, when they overpluck their brows, when the styles go from bushy to thin, they tend to overpluck. And sometimes they'll have areas where the hairs just don't grow back.
I actually saw something about this and it amazed me because I did not know that they did not grow back if they were overplucked.
Yep.
And the truth is that it's just gone from being thinner to thicker in the last year. I mean, now that the fashion is to have your eyebrow a bit thicker, I think that I'll be fine.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, sir.
But the poor women who have tried to keep up with fashion for years gone by now can't keep up with this one.
You can't. And then as we age, as women age, in particular, their brows will thin. Mm-hmm. And so when a woman thins, her brows thin, that ages her face. And so adding a lush, thicker, fuller, sexier brow is a youthful thing. So we do brows for those types of people as well. And then some women just lose their brows completely for a variety of reasons. And then the eye is not framed with a brow and it looks a little off, it looks a little unusual. So what they'll do is they'll use like a makeup or a brow pencil to create a brow. Mm-hmm. But it never looks right because it's flat. So if you turn, you can see that there's no hair there. Right. So there's no texture, there's no depth. So for women that will still want to do that, it's not a problem, but we can add hair there that gives it more texture, more depth, and it looks much, much more natural. And of course, permanent makeup kind of creates kind of the flat appearance too, but it's better than having to draw something on every day.
Sure.
So, but eyebrow transplants kind of complement those things, whether it's brow pencil or permanent makeup, or just a woman that wants her own growing brows.
Now, I know as us guys get older, our eyebrows tend to go all
Yeah.
over the place,
Yes.
but women like to obviously keep them all in one spot. So it must take some great skill to transplant these eyebrows so they actually follow a certain pattern.
It does, and I'm glad you brought that up because an eyebrow transplant is a very delicate, very precise type of procedure. So it takes longer than you might expect to do it because, if a brow is off in some way, shape, or form, you can tell from across the table. So yeah, we spend a lot of time getting the brow angles right, make sure it's exactly what the woman wants. Sometimes women want things that we don't think are natural, so we'll have to bring that expectation back into line with what makes sense. But yeah, absolutely, you got to be careful with brow design.
So Michael, I know there's many different places on the body where we can harvest hair from for transplantation, but where do we get it from for eyebrows?
So eyebrows are interesting because the hair there grows a little bit more slowly than, let's say, most of the hair on the head. But it just so happens that hair on the nape of the neck, I should say on the bottom of where your hair normally grows thick and full, it's a finer, thinner, more vellus type hair, and it grows more slowly. So we tend to take hair for eyebrows in the lower part of the head, right where the neck and the skull sort of meet.
Wow.
And so that hair is ideal for those little soft, delicate eyebrow transplants that we do. Well,
I mean, I've enjoyed this little exercise on eyebrow transplantation, which I never knew about. I mean, this has been fantastic today. We're learning so much about it during these PAI Medical, WeGrowHair.com Medical Minutes. And Michael, it's been fantastic to have you here.
It's good to be here.
If you want any more information on eyebrow transplants, don't forget to visit the folks at WeGrowHair.com, and we will see you next time on PAI Medical, WeGrowHair.com Medical Minute.